to Israel, Turkey, Greece, obviously, and Cyprus. This is a 9-night cruise, but it's really pretty here at the port. We actually docked at Port Gate E12. So that's where, at least for this time, I don't know if it changes all the time. I'm looking forward to this cruise. Actually on the deck 13 with some really nice views. I wanted to give you one of my tours of the ship, and I'm going to start with the top floor and work out my way down. The only floors I'm not going to do is if it's just cabins. This is the top, pretty much the top deck. This is the 14th floor. No elevator goes up to the 14th floor. Looks like the crew pool. It is the crew pool. It says the crew pool. Looks like they have soccer here. Huh. And basketball, it looks like. There we are. Norwegian Jade. Basketball and I guess soccer. That's pretty nice. Really big. Wow. Very nice. Not that I play soccer or basketball, but for those who do, this is like the biggest basketball court I ever saw. Huh. I'm thinking they also do volleyball here too, it looks like. Nice. So from the 14th floor, I'm looking down at the 12th floor, which is where the pool is. There's 2 pools. And the gazebo is where the bands usually play music while days at sea. There's 2 hot tubs right over there, and the top side is bar and grill, which you can get hamburgers and hot dogs, that kind of stuff. And right down there is the 13th floor, which we're going to go down now. And here on the 13th floor is the jogging, walking track. Is the sports deck. Has everything sports related. On the 13th floor is Cagney Steakhouse and Moderno, the Brazilian steakhouse. We actually went there last night to the Moderna. Right now it is closed. Let's see if we can get a peek. You can see a little bit inside there. Also, the sugar cane mojito bar is inside the Brazilian steakhouse. And this is the Cagney's. So next stop is a Spinnaker Lounge. We actually saw last night the Not So Newlywed Game. And if you want to go in, this is good for an Alaska cruise where you can sit inside with all the glass windows if it's cold, and to sit here for the look at the views. This is deck 12, the fitness center. I have not used this. And right across the way is the Mandora Spa and Salon, I mean. Have not used that either. Sure, it'll be really nice. And coming up is the library. There's a photography studio, I guess, if you want to get pictures done privately. Here's the pool deck. Thank you. For the kids. On the 12th floor for the kids is the Splash Academy, and then the Entourage, which is where the video arcade games are. And I guess for the kids, I'm not going to go in there because I don't have any kids here on the ship. And then also on this floor is the Garden Cafe. Food here that you can get when the Garden Cafe is closed. Like now, you can get food here. Also on deck 12 is La Cucina, the Italian restaurant. And I have eaten at La Cucina, but on the other ships. And it looks like we get some nice views while having Italian food. We are now on deck 8. This is O'Shanahan's Bar and Grill. And this is open 24 hours a day. So whenever you're hungry, you can come here and get sort of like a pub type of food. But in the evenings, later on, like after dinner, the menu is limited. And you can look down into deck 7, which will be the next one we're going to. So the floors inside with most of the stuff will be 8, 7, and 6. And then the other stuff is on decks 13, 12, and 11. All the other decks are cabins. Deck 7, which has all of these places. We're going to be heading to all these places on the 7th floor. If if you want some coffee and pastries, this is extra. You can come here to the Java Cafe. And then restaurant reservations, guest services when you have questions, and shore excursions if you want to book your shore excursions, and Cruise Next, which is a really good deal. This is the Internet Cafe. You can do that. This is the gallery, art gallery. And this is the store where you can buy alcohol, tax and duty free. Right now it's not open because we're still in port. You can only access the Grand Pacific Dining Room from the 7th floor. So you go down to the 6th floor from the 7th to go in there. That tells you what's available if you want to book any of the restaurants. Here's all your photography to see all your pictures that you take right here. And then you can buy it if you want. We're entering another free restaurant called Jasmine's Chinese food. And also where Jasmine's is sushi, which costs extra. Deck 7, which is you can walk around here if you choose and get some views. Less people on here, and you can get views like this. So here is Deck 6 that we're on. It has a bunch of dining like Le Bistro, Alzar, which is the main dining room that's free, and again the Grand Pacific that's free, but you have to get it from Deck 7, so we won't be seeing it from on this floor, but we did see it. And then there's different bars, and that's what's on Deck 6. And that's the last deck that has anything on it. Here's the Stardust Theater. This is where I usually go into it. Oh, there's a casino. So I don't know why it's not on there. There's a casino on this floor, the 6, right here. Champagne and wine bar. And the Al-Azhar, that's one of the free dining rooms. We're now on Deck 5, which is where our cabin is. I always get confused with star. You think I would know it by now. And just to show you an example of the hallway, They're probably all very similar, but we have to go this way to our cabin. I like the ship. It's been redone, it looks like. Everything's